back to your one-on-one, because that's really where we first obviously got to know you. And the fact that I love about it is like, you guys weren't traveling. There was no exotic destinations. There was no fancy gimmicks. It was just like one of the most chill, down to earth, but memorable one-on-ones that we've ever seen on the show for however many seasons it's been going on, 1,000 now, basically. And that's, I think, based solely on you opening up about your vulnerability to have these important conversations and to really talk about what's not only going on with yourself and in your life and your background, but with the world. And so I want to start with the story of your brother. How did you feel being able to share that part of your life with Tayshia? Was it nerve-wracking? How did it feel after you had this conversation? Just take us back to that night.
Yeah. So that night, honestly, first of all, it started out great. Like, I love game nights. And I told Tayshia that actually in one of the earlier cocktail parties. Like, game nights are my thing, just hanging out with my friends, playing all types of games, whatever you can think of. Those are like my favorite nights, just doing that and drinking and having a good time. And then for us to have that first meant a lot to me because it was just so much fun and we could just like really relax and be ourselves. And then later on, I knew I wanted to, share the story with my brother because, in this short amount of time, you really have to like explain and show the person that you truly are. And to do that for me, I had to tell the story of my brother. That shaped me in more ways than pretty much anything in my life. So I felt like I really needed to do that. It was a little bit nerve-wracking because I'll tell you, like, some of my best friends, honestly, don't even know, like, my younger brother was in prison because I keep a lot of that in. So it was a little bit nerve-wracking, but it was definitely something I wanted to share. And I knew I had to share for Tayshia to really understand kind of who I am a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, that conversation was like a conversation we've never seen before on the Bachelor franchise. And we spoke about it like at great lengths here on a Bachelor Happy Hour. And one of the things we said was we really appreciated you being vulnerable, which is what Becca was talking about, but also just the way you were able to speak about the situation because you admitted your own faults and how you used to think about things, which I thought was very honest because a lot of people can't do that. You said, I used to think of it this way until I had somebody close to me who was a part of the system. And then I started to see it in a totally different way. And I thought that was very eye-opening and refreshing to see because not everybody has the power to be able to do that.